Good evening and welcome to another edition of the Press Box. Brian Carson here with my co-host, Kenny, the V Barner. What's up, Kenny?
Hey, Brian, not too much. Just kind of winding down after a busy spring season here.
Yeah, it's over now, pretty much, except for baseball and except for baseball and softball. Couple
Mm.
teams still left. We'll talk about that coming up in the baseball and softball playoffs. But yeah, another season's in the books. Um, Good stuff happened all around, especially in the spring with what Carter Smith did. And you had some kids. State College won some state championships. I think the pole vaulter did, right? The boys
Yep.
pole vaulter.
Yeah. And then you
And
had
how did that how did that Jesse Myers do?
he won a he also
The
won
sprinter.
yeah. Yeah. Yeah, he finished on a definite high note as well, getting the state championship.
Well, I before we get into some high school stuff and that, I got to talk for a second
Okay.
because it's just you and me tonight. So we freehand. We go all over the place: pro,
Mhm.
college, high school.
Right.
My nationals absolutely disgust me because we have such a good young hitting team. C.J. Abrams, James Wood, Luis Garcia, the two rookies we brought up, Dalen Lyle and Robert Hassel III, uh, Josh Bell. I mean, we've got some awesome young hitters. And then we have Mackenzie Gore, a strikeout machine, right?
Uh-huh.
And to be as blunt as I can possibly be, our bullpen is absolute shit.
Mm.
No lead is safe, even when a starter pitches good, right?
Mm-hmm.
Our bullpen will give it up. The other night, Jake Irvin was pitching. Nationals had a 5-0 lead when he went out in the sixth inning. We ended up losing.
Mm.
Our bullpen has an ERA of almost 6.
Wow.
Only the LA Angels are worse. They're like 636. But we're like 596 ERA. So you have to hope that your pitchers, Davey Martinez, that they go at least 7. And if they don't, we're in deep doo doo.
Mm.
It's awful. Can't handle it.
That I mean, a lot across baseball, the bullpens aren't what they used to be.
Oh,
Overall, you look at the Cubs last year; they would have had a lot better record, but they get it to their bullpen, and the bullpen would find someone to lose it. So, um, yeah, it's just
but it
you
just
don't have
goes.
that.
Yeah, it just proves that like how did some of these guys make the major leagues? We've had
Mhm.
like 4 guys that we've either gotten rid of or set down, right?
Mhm.
One kid, Poche, he's a reliever now. He's going like 1 inning a game.
Mhm.
He had an ERA of 16.5.
Jeez.
How is that even in the frickin' major leagues?
Well, I think it has a lot to do with the starting pitchers, to be honest with you. You used to have starting pitchers that would go to the seventh, eighth, even ninth inning, and then you'd
Oh
have that
yeah,
strong, powerful closer. Now you got guys, going 4 or 5 innings or 100 pitches, and
that's a
there
good
aren't,
point.
you know,
Well, hell, now they don't even they all they have to do is get close to it. They
hmm
get like they get like 90 pitches, and it's like, oh no, my arm's gonna fall off.
hmm
I got to get out of here. I got to tell you something. Did you see? The under 23 and under 20 wrestling team trials took place last weekend.
Hmm.
Are you ready for this? In the
Yeah.
U20, the U20 world team, right, was decided. 5 of the 10 weights, half of the U20 world team is Penn State guys.
Wow. Wow, that's crazy.
And they will be at Penn State. They had Marcus Blaze, PJ Duke, William Henkel, and the Mirasola brothers, Connor and Cole. And Jaden James, who's their top recruit in 2026, just missed it. He finished second.
Now, is this the one that Bo Bassett also wrestled in?
Yeah, Bassett got beat by Luke Stanich of Lehigh.
Oh, wow.
Stanich beat him at the U.S. Open, too. But Blaze and Duke. PJ Duke is so freaking good, Kenny. Right?
Uh-huh.
PJ Duke is so good that he won the team trials, and now he'll wrestle at Final X. He could be a high school kid that makes the world team.
Oh, man, that's incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. And also, and then the under 23, we didn't have as many enter, but we did. Rocco Welsh made the world team for Penn State. So if you count U20 and U23, Penn State has 6 guys going to the Worlds.
Wow.
On the senior team, there could be a bunch. Mitchell Mesenbrink's there. PJ Duke is there. Luke Lillidahl is going to be wrestling for it. Josh Barr is going to be there, even though he won't think he'll beat Trent. But, yeah. So it's Oklahoma State's recruiting well. I was going through the transfer portal, but it's still Penn State. They're still the team.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting here in the next couple of years to see how the Oklahoma State program mirror Penn State and success.
Oh, I give him credit. I mean, David Taylor, and you knew he would with his name and reputation. Right. And coming from Penn State, he's recruiting like a madman, especially this class coming up. This 2026 class, he's got 4 of the top 6.
Wow.
Going to Oklahoma State. Jax Forrest is number 2. Drayshawn Ross is 4. And the Rainey brothers, Jordan and Jared, are 5 and 6. They're identical twins from Kentucky. It's weird. It's weird looking at identical twins.
Yeah.
But Penn State, that's great. Okay, you're saying that's great, but Penn State has this amazing 2025 recruiting class where they had the Mirasolas, Henkel, Duke, Blaze. They had 5 of the top 10. And then you got Rocco Welsh, who transferred from Ohio State, who was second in the country as a freshman. He redshirted last year. And then you got Masanosuke Ono coming from Japan. And all Ono did at 21 years old was win the world championship.
Wow.
And I know people are going, but college is different than freestyle. Okay. Yeah, but he can take down anybody. This kid beat at the Worlds 2 world champions, former world champions. His total run at the World Champs, 21-year-old kid. He outscored his opponents 55-1.
Man.
And then they had a special thing. I forget what was that. He wrestled Spencer Lee. All right. And you know Spencer Lee, one of the greatest ever.
Mm-hmm.
They had an exhibition and he beat Spencer Lee.
Wow.
So, okay, yeah, he doesn't know college yet, but he'll take down everybody.
Mm-hmm. Well, and he's not afraid of the spotlight.
All he has to do is All he has to do is avoid bottom. Just take the guy down, let him up, take him down, let him up, and then don't take bottom. Because that's the difference from freestyle. You know, you don't get on the mat at all unless you're trying to turn. But yeah, so it's going to be Penn State. All right, let's get to high school. We still got baseball and softball. We got two teams that are left. Yes. And of course, both of them are no surprise to people.
No.
In baseball, Double A, my God, the Mount Union Trojans with Tim Hicks. I'm telling you, Nick has a tradition there that's going to last long after we're gone.
Yep.
Mount Union, they were 13-0 winners over Montgomery in the first round. They're in the quarters. They're 19-4. They get Tri-Valley 20-6 tomorrow at 4:00 at Newville. Your thoughts on that game?
You know, I wonder just how much they're dedicating this run here to Nick. You know,
a lot. I bet you a lot. It's definitely going to motivate him, buddy.
Mm-hmm. And they were good without the motivation.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Tri-Valley, you ever been there?
Well, I'm sorry, I missed that.
Have you ever been to? It's called Higgins, the town where Tri-Valley High School is.
Oh yeah, my daughter went to Tri-Valley, so yeah.
You. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm very familiar with that. That's out in the boonies.
Yeah, I don't have to tell you. It's in the middle of frickin' nowhere.
Yeah.
I was there once. If you remember this, East Juniata's last football game was against Tri-Valley. Before they merged with Juniata, and I covered it. And I'm like, I see all these cornfields and stuff, and then here comes this little town, this little high school. And I'm like, my God.
It just has that one little restaurant across the street from the field, and that's it, isn't it?
Yeah. Christ, I thought every place had a Subway or McDonald's. They don't even have that.
No. Nope.
All right, then we go to a team you're very familiar with. 3A AAA softball. The Bald Eagle area Eagles, 2-time state champions. They are 20-3. They take on District 9 St. Mary's, 18-3 tomorrow, 3:00 at DuBois, and that's a nice field up there in DuBois.
Yeah, that's going to be an awesome game because the Eagles have all the strengths they need to pull this off this year. They got pitching with Sierra Albright. They got a great defense. They can beat you by 20 or they could small ball you and win by one. So, Don Lucas has his team ready to go.
And honestly, St. Mary's is a team that you don't see in the state playoffs much. But yeah, I do, boys. What do you think of that field? I love their field.
Oh, yeah, that's the turf one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty cool field.
Yeah. And Bald Eagle area, win, they're in the semis. So I think they'll get there. I think both Mount Union and Bald Eagle are going to win.
Yeah, I feel the same way.
All right, so like I said, except for those two teams, spring is over. What were your overall thoughts on the spring that you covered?
Well, this year was kind of a down year, in the tradition that we're used to in the spring, with the baseball teams and the softball teams. I thought that there was a lot of young teams this year, and a lot of inexperience, and we get so spoiled because we were at state championship games the last 2-3 years with all the teams, like with Bald Eagle baseball, Bellefonte boys baseball, Bald Eagle softball, and Juniata softball, and this just shows you this year how hard it is to do what these teams have done, and that we are very blessed to be able to cover these things when we had the chance.
Yeah, and it shows you how there's to me there's certain athletes that you must appreciate while they're here.
Oh, yeah.
Because they don't come along. They don't come along often. I mean, you look at what Juniata did with Liz Gazier, and I know they were young this year, but what happened to them without her?
Right.
I mean, you're talking state playoffs all 4 years, back-to-back state finals. I mean, she was special.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like we're witnessing it. That's why I tell people to enjoy this time, because you're witnessing it with Carter Smith.
Oh, we'll never, ever see an athlete like Carter Smith. I mean, what he's doing, he's going to have a whole championship wall to himself for all the state championship he wins, if he stays healthy.
Absolutely. And because, I mean, you're only going to see it if it's another track person, because, the team sports, you got one event. Wrestling is 4 years. This kid has won 5 state championships already. And if he competes in what he did last year, he could win 4 more.
Yeah.
I don't think you never know, could be surprised, but I don't think you're going to see anybody do this again. If he wins 9 state championships, no.
Yeah.
And the thing is no. We'll find out how he is mentally, because there is going to be some serious pressure on this kid when he enters his senior season.
But, I don't think it's as tough as the pressure he puts on himself. I mean, he's very, very hard on himself. He wants to be that next, wants to win every race he races. And, he's very mentally tough. So, I going to be any outside things that's going to make him, be phased. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, I mean, if you look, if you watch the states like I did, that the 1600 and the 800, when he gets his kick, it's not even close. It's not. He just leaves them in the dust.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's amazing his freaking cardio. I mean, and I'm anxious to see where he goes to college because I
Mhm.
think he's going to have his choice of where he wants to go.
Oh yeah, definitely. And you know what? It
And
couldn't
I'm
happen
sure
to.
he's going to want to. Oh yeah, nice kid, and I'm sure he's going to go where he can run cross country and track. So he'll
Uh-huh.
want a school that is pretty solid in both. Now I
Yeah.
can't verify this, but Penn State's not good in track, not really.
Yeah, they're okay. They're
I've
average.
heard, yeah, I've heard for some people that he's already turned them down.
Wow.
So if he turned them down, he's getting offers from serious, powerful colleges.
Yeah.
Because right in his own backyard, they are track and cross country power is Villanova.
Mm.
If he wants to stay in state, if he doesn't,
Uh-huh.
there's Arkansas, Wisconsin, Oregon. Oregon and their distance runners, how famous
Hmm.
they are for that. So
Definitely.
yeah, I think he can go anywhere. It's his choice.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It'd be
Another
interesting to
another.
see if
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, it's okay. Go ahead. No, go.
I was just I was gonna kind of leap off that subject into something similar, but uh, a former Mifflin County kid, Kylie Cubison, has been just burning up the circuit in for Bowling
Oh
Green.
yeah.
So
Yes, she has. She's really done a great job.
mhm. So if and Carter, and it's so hilarious because Carter played Babe Ruth, to
Oh
start.
yeah. Hey, okay. Ray tells me every 5 minutes. Do you know he played Babe Ruth? Yeah, I
uh,
know, Ray. He made the right choice to not play Babe Ruth.
yeah, that's just funny. That's just
But yeah, so now are you going to cover that bald eagle area or not?
no, I won't be able to get to it. But I know the Eagles ambassador, the website.
The streaming, yeah.
They're going to stream it, so I'm going to try to catch it there and kind of see how things go.
Well, you know one thing, Doug Dyke will be there. You'll hear him
Oh,
over the stream. You'll hear him over the stream going, "That's a terrible call."
yeah, that's great to have an athletic director as pumped and is on fire for his school as as you'll see. He loves those kids and he's
Yeah, and I think it's awesome
he'll
what the
do.
Eagle ambassadors do. They stream
Mhm.
every damn thing, every sport.
Mm, yep.
I think that's great.
Yeah, I do too.
I'll probably watch it too, since Mount Union. I don't think theirs is going to be streamed anywhere. I'll
Mm,
watch. I'll watch the Bald Eagle game with St. Mary's tomorrow.
mm. Now,
Definitely, it's my alma mater.
right now, definitely, that's right. That's right.
But I'm a Lewistown guy, man. That's where I was born. I just ended up going to high school up there.
Yeah, I get it. I'm Lewistown at heart, but even though I live temporarily in Bellefonte, my heart's still with Lewistown.
Right.
Uh, but warning for all the listeners out there that something that's been going on Facebook that people got to be aware of is there is no um, no videos of little league or minor league games, or there's been a rash of spam hits on different web pages on Facebook that are trying to lead you to a website that has supposedly has the game. So be
And
careful
it doesn't.
if you
It
see
doesn't.
this.
You see that every damn year in football too.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Exclusive streaming, and it's not. They get you the website, and I think it's where they want you to purchase some kind of thing, and
Uh-huh.
it's all bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now we're coming to the Babe Ruth
Mm-hmm.
postseason, Little League.
Yeah.
That you'll stay busy with that, won't you?
Oh, definitely, definitely. There's tons of all stars coming up here soon, and you know, the second season, I guess, of baseball and softball for the little guys are on their way.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I was talking to Adam Barrick yesterday. Remember him?
Yeah. Yeah.
He was
How's he doing?
Juniata's coach.
Yeah.
Um, he's doing well. Oh, I knew when I'd come on the show, I'd forget. He's coaching wrestling at Milton Hershey.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Says he loves it.
Mm.
You ever been on that campus?
Oh my. Yeah, their football field's something
My
else.
God, the kids have private dorms.
Yeah, they
It's
have
like a
their own.
college.
Own ice skating rink.
Yeah. It's like, damn, I went to the wrong school. The only thing we had is going down the Wingate, looking at the mountains and the cornfields. Jeez. So tell me, give me some updates on the Bulldog special needs team.
Oh well, we're still looking for teams to play us. We've got a
The
couple right now.
unretirement of Hollywood Bobby Fischer.
Yes, yes, and he's coming out of retirement. Lost some weight, looking pretty good, fit, ready to go. Can't wait. Can't wait.
So you're still looking for opponents.
Yeah, yeah. We usually get them like they all come in within like a month before we start, so we're getting down to time here. So hopefully some people will jump on and play us. But we have a little change this year. The last couple of years we've been going by the Central Keystone Bulldogs, but we decided that we're going to go back to our roots this year. We're going back to Burnham. We're going back to the blue and white. Going back to the traditional colors of our.
Nice.
Yeah, it's kind of great to be back in with the Burnham Bulldogs organization.
Well,
So
it is better because honestly, nothing against it, but the Central Keystone Bulldogs, it just doesn't roll off your tongue, man.
right, and people don't remember. I mean, don't know who we are. I mean, that's one of the things, that when we'd say Central Keystone Bulldog, they'd be like, "What?" So you don't want to say the old Burnham Bulldogs. So instead of that, we're just going back to being Burnham, and we build up quite a reputation and a fan base that way. So,
do you know what would make it even better?
What's that?
If Walter would come out of retirement.
I know. Well, he was supposed to move back here in the next couple of years. So, you never say never. That could happen. That could actually happen. And I'll tell you what, that'll be fun. I mean, I love coach guys and stuff, But when you had Walter and David and Bobby, all there, oh my gosh, it was a hoot. Never a dull
Yeah,
moment.
and he could. Oh yeah, and Walter could like tire everybody out, where they could watch him run before the game.
Yeah, exactly. He'd race them. He'd suck them in. He'd race them, and then they'd be too tired to play the rest of the game. So it was kind of cool.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. But I'm sure Matt Silks and those guys will play you again.
Yeah, yeah, they've been really
They
good
do
to
all the
us. So,
time.
yeah. Now we did get Murph, and we're playing Juniata at Juniata High School at their field this year, which is going to be cool. We're going to do it under the lights.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, going to do it up good.
Cool.
I can't wait. Those kids loved it last year when we played them. We scored 95 points against them. So
Wow.
it was
Well, take it easy on Murph. Those guys might drop over.
No.
Does Rocco play?
Yeah, Rocco plays. Yeah. They have all the DJs. Allie, Matt, and Bigfoot Pete.
Oh,
Yeah, they have quite the lineup.
that's good.
Yeah.
I got to give a shout out here.
Okay.
Non-sports, you reminded me. I want to give a congratulations, a well-deserved congratulations to my buddy Jeff Stevens. Used to be known as the Morning Mayor. He's the morning DJ at Bigfoot. After almost 40 years at that Seven Mountains Media, he is now been named the general manager.
Oh, great. Awesome.
Of Seven Mountains Media. And he deserved it. Congratulations, Jeff, if you're listening. You deserved it, buddy. Way to go.
Yes.
Almost 40 years. And he's finally the boss.
I remember when I was a kid growing up and going to high school, he'd be the first voice we'd hear in the morning when we'd get ready to go to school, listening to the WMRF back then when you said, yeah, he was the morning mayor. That's
cool.
And
I mean, a DJ, it's lost some of its luster because of modern streaming and all that. But yeah, it used, like you said, a DJ was like somebody that was like almost like your lifeline to news and shit. Mm-hmm. And you just got so used to hearing them, every morning or whenever you turned on the radio. It became a party like mine,
right?
And I ended up doing it, which is fantastic. Mine was for wrestling was Bob Hauer.
Oh yeah,
absolutely, Bob Hauer. And then when I went up to Bald Eagle, it was Glenn Packer and Dave Jones. And Glenn Packer, man, if you never heard him, you could tell Packer loved the sport because he would just sometimes giggle. He was so happy. He would just giggle. And he knew the sport because his brothers, Blair was a state champion for Bald Eagle area.
Oh, wow.
So he knew the sport and that. Yeah, and it was just, you got attached to him. And then, I know this is weird. It's where the conversation's going. But I used to have like a shortwave. And there was a guy in Chicago, WLS, named Ed Till. And he had his own talk show for like 3 hours. And even though I was young, I listened to Ed Till at night quite a bit. So you get it, like you said with Jeff, becomes almost like a part of you.
Yeah, like family. I mean, in an odd way.
Yeah. And then you see them and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
That's not how I expected him to look. But yeah, so congratulations. I'll still call him the morning mayor.
Yeah. Yeah. Congratulations, Jeff. Awesome.
Yeah, that just happened not long ago.
Mm.
So, if you're not if you can't make it up there, what do you have coming up? I mean, if Bald Eagle area gets to the state finals, you're going to go, right?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Yeah. I plan on um, covering a lot of the All-Star games here soon. Um, I I guess the little softball, their season has just getting ready to end, as well as the Cal Ripken minors and majors. They're going to be finishing up probably today or tomorrow, but then they got about a week, maybe 2 weeks, and then they're back. The All Stars have been picked, and they'll be playing the All Star contest. So um, right now, I'm just recharging my batteries and
Right.
taking a little siesta, little break.
That's
And
what we used to do too, Franco and I. You know that.
oh yeah, yeah.
This high school season's so long. When
Hmm.
summer was first coming before the All Star games, we'd take it easy.
Yeah, because you can vouch for this. The older we get, the the harder it is to go through the rigors of because right now everything overlaps. It's crazy. It didn't used to. You used to have like
Yeah.
2 weeks there, in between seasons, but now with the weather and they seem to be pushing things closer and closer together with high school. There's not really much time to take those breathers like we used to.
Oh hell no.
Mm.
No, 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 not at all. But that if they make it Bald Eagle again, that'd be cool because I can't remember the name of it, but Penn State softball field where they play the state
Oh
championships is just an awesome place.
yeah, Beard Field.
Is that Beard Field? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just I don't have to tell you, that's an awesome place to cover softball.
Oh, it is. It is. And the people there. I know I keep saying this, but you run into a lot of good people, and we actually have a lot of good people there working with the softball field and everything. One of our former Mifflin County kids works up there.
Oh yeah,
I
who's that?
can't remember. you know, I,
Oh,
I'm drawing a blank right now, but I talk to him every time I see him, and now it's just like how it is. It's just like oh, it's right there,
oh
but then,
yeah.
yeah, they're a class organization, and love that field. I love it. The
Well, yeah, the one thing Penn State does is they athletic wise, they spend the money. Beard Field's awesome.
mhm.
I don't have to tell you how Medler Field at Lebrano Park is.
Hmm.
Where the spikes. Yeah, where the spikes and Penn State play baseball. It's just great venues. I mean, great venues. And then right in the middle is Beaver Stadium. I
And
mean,
then you got the Bryce Jordan Center and the what the Rec Hall. I mean, you
yeah,
you got all kinds of classic.
BJC. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm
and
going to
I
go
was gonna
ahead.
say even their indoor track facility is top notch. The
Oh,
access.
yeah, yeah. I was there once.
Mm,
One time I covered indoor track. That was neat.
mm,
At first, I didn't know where to go.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like, where's everybody go? Then I found a chair and sat right by like security.
mm,
They didn't say anything. I just sat there. It's like, here's the podium where
yeah.
they give the awards. I don't want to walk far, so I'm just going to plant my ass right here. And, but yeah, it's nice. They got nice facilities. Oh, and have you ever been to Pagula for the hockey?
Yes. Oh my gosh, yes. Yes.
That
Love
is
it.
a great place. I
Mhm.
covered hockey, Penn State hockey, their first 2 years of existence for the Sentinel. And I enjoyed that so much. One, I'm a hockey fan, and two, the venue is just great.
Mhm.
Just great.
Yeah.
Nice seats for the media. You can see the whole ice.
Mhm. I love it
It's
when
fun.
students pound on the glass to get them going.
Yeah. I saw one that would come every game in the student section dressed like Thor. Yeah. You'd have the long blonde wig, the hammer, the red cape.
Uh-huh.
Thor every game. We've seen a lot, man. That's the good thing about sports writing. You get to go everywhere, and I tell you what, man, I miss the Giant Center. I
Oh,
do.
I'm sure. Yeah.
When it's wrestling season down at the Giant Center, I come alive.
Mm.
I missed Altoona, for God's sakes.
Mm.
Because they're so friendly up there. You've been up there.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I mean, Abbott, the Altoona head coach, they're just great people.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not too thrilled, Kenny, about even if I get healthier enough to, and my prosthetic to go all the way down to Cannon McMillan High School for the regionals.
Oh, wow. No, that's.
I don't like that. I don't like that shit that they moved it out of Altoona.
Mm.
See, I think why benefit District 7? They're always kowtowing to District 11, District 7, District 3. I know they're big, but why couldn't it be halfway? Halfway is Altoona. It's Altoona. Instead, you got the District 6 kids and the is it 10 or 9? I don't know. They got to go all the way down there to Cannonsburg near Pittsburgh.
Mm.
Ridiculous. Let everybody come halfway. It should have stayed in Altoona.
Mm-hmm.
That's my gripe for today. I got to admit something, though. It's going to be exciting in the fall with the opening of the new stadium for Mifflin County.
Yeah.
I hope I can get to it, but I'm really not looking forward to the fall.
Mm.
I'm looking forward to my Rams. I'm not looking forward to the fall because of one thing.
UCLA?
No, every year these Penn State nuts think they're going to win the national championship.
Mm-hmm.
And this year they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
And they're probably going to be top 5. And they're going to beat these bums and go, yeah, we're so good. We're so good. And then they'll lose to Ohio State and Michigan.
Yeah.
It just bugs me. Every year I got to put up with their arrogance. Now, hell, UCLA got the Iamaleava kid from Tennessee. It's not going to matter.
Yeah.
Halfway through the season, he's going to go, oh, my God, why did I leave Tennessee? We don't have a damn offensive line.
Mm.
And our top 2 wide receivers, because we're bad, Logan Loya and J. Michael Sturdivant, went in the transfer portal.
Jeez. Wow.
He's done.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. He kind of messed himself over, I'll tell you. Trying to extort money from Tennessee.
I love Tennessee that they wouldn't put up with that crap.
Yeah.
I went $4 million or I'm not playing, and they said goodbye. Now, do you want to hear something disgusting?
What's that?
I don't know if you read it. You and I have talked about this, how this NIL is getting out of freaking control.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you saw this or read this. I read it on The Athletic. Do you know how much Cooper Flagg got in NIL money for 1 year at Duke?
No.
$28 million.
Holy crap.
A high school kid, 19 years old, getting $28 million. Hell, he doesn't need an NBA contract.
No, he's going to lose money.
What happened to this prestigious Duke? We're only for education. $28 million he got in NIL money.
Wow.
It's out of control, my friend.
Well, that's why you're
Out
seeing
of control.
all these legendary coaches are retiring. They're like, well, we can't do this.
No.
We don't want to do
Do you
this.
know the one I admire and respect the most?
Who's that?
Dabo Swinney at Clemson.
Oh, yeah.
He has had boosters like bitching, wanting him fired with what he's done at Clemson because he won't play this NIL crap.
Mm-hmm.
He said if a kid wants to transfer, that's fine. But I don't want to pay him to come here.
Mm-hmm.
He's got to want to come here.
Right.
And, you heard these sports writers and that, well, you can't compete today without NIL money. Well, what did Clemson do? Clemson won the ACC, and Clemson was in the national playoff. Because if you can coach, you can coach.
Yep,
See, to me, exactly. I think it diminishes coaches. It's not a coach's ability anymore. It's who can we get into the transfer portal? And it's even happening in recruiting. It's disgusting. Nebraska gave that kid, their starting quarterback last year, a freshman, Raiola. To sign with Nebraska, they gave him a high school kid, $4 million. Jeez.
Wow.
Do you know what that's teaching these kids? Can you trust an 18-year-old with $4 million? Is he going to be responsible with it?
Right.
No.
He'll have to have one of those credit cards like with the parents' monitor.
Yeah. He's gonna buy things. He's gonna party. I mean, after he's got the money, is he really going to be motivated to play?
Yeah.
That's why I like the NIL was there in wrestling too, but it's not like this bad. Wrestlers aren't getting millions of dollars. And Kale doesn't play the transfer game much. He's pretty much like Rocco Welsh was on Flow Wrestling giving an interview. He came from Ohio State, and Kale promised him nothing. People were saying, I wonder what Kale gave him. Kale said, you come here because you want to. You're not getting a thing from me. The ones who are champions and want to win, you're going to go to Penn State because who wins the championships?
Right.
It's a pride thing.
Yeah.
You're not going to say to Kale, hey, no, listen, I'll come, but you got to give me this. He'll tell you to get lost.
Yeah.
Chance Marsteller, one of the best wrestlers around, was going to come to Penn State, and then Kale saw that he liked the party and shit,
and
said, no, we don't want you. Now, Marsteller eventually, he had some serious problems with drinking and getting arrested. Thank God he eventually straightened himself up and got better at Lock Haven, where he went to, and turned his life around. But Kale, good coaches, that's why I guarantee you he still wanted to coach. That's why Nick Saban left Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
This NIL crap. He didn't want to play the game.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't he say that he said he has to recruit the same players every year? You know what I mean? It's not like once every 4 years, once you get them in your program, they're there. He said, now with this NIL, I've got to, talk to them and recruit them every year to try to make them stay. And
well, yeah, to give you an example of that, Jalen Sayin, who will be the starting quarterback for Ohio State this year.
Hmm?
Saban recruited him.
Mm.
He was an Alabama kid.
Oh, wow.
And you know how the Buckeyes are with that NIL money.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mr. Day never met a player he didn't want to pay for.
Mm.
So you're going to take it easy. Go ahead.
I got a question for you. This is kind of like with the players running the teams and stuff. What do you think of this Tom Thibodeau thing with getting fired after taking the next?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Yes, he lost. I understand that, and they're pissed. But it was one of the best seasons in Knicks history.
Mm-hmm.
And you get rid of the guy, that makes coaches think, what the hell do I got to do?
Yeah.
I don't care who you are. Just look at sports. You can't win it every year,
right,
all the time. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, I had to cough. You can't. But, I mean, this just goes to show you, I don't know if it came from players or what, but the coaches do not have the power anymore.
Yeah.
It is the damn players. Mm-hmm. And they're taking advantage of it. I mean, for him to be let go
mm-hmm.
is borderline ridiculous. Do you agree?
Oh, I think it was, yeah. And this is the second. Now, when he was with Minnesota, there was a player that, I forget what his name is. Maybe you can help me out here, but Karl-Anthony Towns. He was on Minnesota whenever Tibbs got fired, and now they got him this year for the Knicks, and it's kind of funny now. Tibbs got fired again, so that just kind of tells you who's in control.
Yeah, I know, it's nuts, and it's like this guy won. I mean, he won in New York,
mm-hmm.
and it's like, well, that's not good enough.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy, and you know, with these players that are taking control, I blame the owners.
Mm-hmm.
For letting it happen. You know, like I sound like I'm talking big time, but if it was me and I owned a team, I would go, listen, it's what I say.
Yep.
What I say. And you empower your coach. My coach is my coach. Nobody's getting rid of him unless I get rid of him. By the way, I'm not that anybody cares, but top of the 8th, 1-0 Nationals over the Cubs.
Oh, man.
Mackenzie Gore, our best pitcher, went 7 innings, no runs. He has over 100 strikeouts already. He struck out 9, walked 1.
And that's a pretty good Chicago team, too.
Oh, yeah. Now here comes the bullpen, which will have me shaking. At least it's the 8th inning. But it'll have me shaking.
Mm.
Because you're right. The Cubs can hit.
Yeah.
Did you see? I don't know how much you follow baseball. The kid for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
My God. He is going to be a superstar. Mm-hmm. Speed to run the bases, power, hitting for average, fielding. I mean, you hear all that talk all the time. He's a 5-tool player. This guy is.
Yeah. Yeah, and the funny thing is he started...
This guy is.
in the seventh position in the lineup to start out the season, and then the Cubs' leadoff hitter got hurt, and they put him up there, and since then he's really been tearing it up at the top of the lineup.
You should see what he done to us last night. He doubled, stole third, and then the next guy up hit a grounder to Tenna, our third baseman, and Crow faked him out, acting like he was going home. And Tenna didn't know what to do, and Crow didn't go, and the runner was safe at first.
Oh, wow.
Because Tenna was afraid that Crow was going to go home. And that's a smart guy. I mean, he's only 23. That's smart. To fake out Tenna like that, but then again,
yeah,
that's what the good ones. That's what the good ones do, man. They are really good at it, and he's going to be something. But we have one too. That you see that James Wood kid?
I heard the name. Yeah,
man, for the Nats, he's got like 16 homers, 45 RBIs. The amazing thing about him is he's 6'7".
Wow. That's
6'7", like, yeah, he's a big man. He's like Judge, only not as good yet.
Yeah.
6'7", he's 6'7", like 235 pounds.
Oh, wow.
No, Judge is just a freak. Judge is just a freak. He is he's like doing stuff that like the all-time greats do. So what do you think? This college softball battle of Texas against Texas Tech.
Boy, I don't know. I'll tell you what.
For the national title.
What do you think that controversy before that to get Tennessee there? With Tennessee and who the heck were they playing? Oh, there was a
UCLA.
Oh, it was UCLA. Yeah, where the girl hit the home run and she missed home plate.
Yeah, Megan Grant missed. It's true. She missed home plate. She should have been out. But they ended up beating UCLA anyway in 10.
Yeah.
All right. Do you have shout-outs?
Oh, yes. Yes.
We are at the top of the hour already.
Oh.
Let me get your music, baby. Yeah.
Okay.
We like to talk, and it's like I just looked, and it's like almost 8:30.
Ease.
All right, shout outs from Kenny Marner.
All right. Shout out, well, we talked about both these teams, but shout out anyway to the Mount Union baseball team and Bald Eagle area softball team, both advancing to the next round of the PIAAs. So awesome job. And I think they still got quite a few games left in them.
Yes, I do too.
Next up, Penn State Altoona baseball senior middle infielder Alex Halava. He was named College Sports Communicators NCAA Division III Academic All-District for the third consecutive year.
Nice.
Great job. Next up is congratulations to State College baseball player Kellen Williams and his special accomplishment. He's a sophomore at State College High School, played for the Little Lions varsity team this spring, and on the 6th of this year, played a very tough Cumberland Valley team on their senior day. He was asked to DH in the bottom of the 6th, and he homered on a fastball, and that he hit his first varsity home run, so congratulations.
Cool, congratulations.
And next up is the Super Series in the Major League Division wrapped up. Congratulations to the Belleville Braves. They won first place. They won a nail biter against Lakes. Lakes finished as runner-up, and in the consolation round, the Belleville Brewers defeated Milroy for third place. So great job to all the players and coaches there.
Cole, do you know that's the first thing I ever covered?
Was it?
For the Sentinel, I covered the, was it the Belleville? Were they the Tigers then?
Yes, Tigers. Yes.
Yeah, they won in Super Series. Bernie Howard was their coach. That was the first thing I ever covered for the Sentinel.
Wow.
Anything else, my friend?
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Cool.
I got here's some for some future names to keep in mind. Huge congratulations to the Mifflin County Eagles 8U team for bringing home a championship title at the Charlie Hoover tournament. Congratulations.
Nice.
And State College Little League Major Championship game was held. It was Hound versus Rossman Construction, and the Hounds won the 2025 championship. So great job, Hounds. And then last but not least is congrats to Braxton McClellan from Belleville Little League, or Bellefonte Little League, sorry. He was awarded the 2025 Dylan K. Krunick Award. This award is each year is a recognition for outstanding skill and leadership and respect for the game of baseball. So great job, Braxton. And with that concludes my shout outs for this week.
Awesome. Congratulations to all those athletes. And good. Well, we'll hear from them again, I'm sure. Any comments, anything you want to end with, Mr. V?
Just with the All-Star season and the Babe Ruth season starting to wind down, get out there, watch some of these younger kids. There's a lot of talent out there, and always good to have a big crowd behind them to help them out. So just go and support your local athletes.
Yeah, it does help them out. Go do that, please. It encourages them. And, I think we need to see more kids going out for sports. So everything, they know they're going to get supported. They'll have more people cheering them on, so always a good thing. All right, then. That's going to wrap it up for tonight. That hour flew by pretty quick, my friend.
It sure did.
All right, we'll be back next week. Hopefully we'll have a guest, but, if not, Kenny and I like to talk.
Yep, we're good at the gab.
All right, my friend. You have a great rest of your week. And to everybody out there, same to you. Have a great week, and we will talk to you next Wednesday. Good night.
Good night, everybody.